Hello, and welcome to today's Masterclass Mini in conversation with our lead presentation trainer, Hayley Moggridge. Now, we're going to get some great tips from Hayley about how to engage with the audience right from the very beginning. So, over to you, Hayley.
Hi, Catherine. Hi. So, I just want to start with this picture. Now, for me, this means many things. What does it mean to you?
Well, to me, they all look as if they're leaders, and also very charismatic speakers.
Yeah, absolutely. Very engaging, very passionate. And, you know, those things don't happen by chance. I know, for example, that Winston Churchill apparently spent at least an hour preparation time for every minute of the speech that he actually delivered. So it was all about practice, preparation, and techniques. And that's what I'd like to share with you today. How do we get that very beginning bit right? We've only got a few minutes, and I think that this is something that everybody can implement really, really quickly. So how do we get that right from the very, very beginning? You know, first impressions absolutely matter. And if you don't get that first impression right, it's very hard to undo. So we've got to get it right from the very beginning. How do you think most people tend to begin their presentations?
Well, most people, they would start with either good morning, good afternoon, and then my name is.
Yeah, it's not exactly engaging or charismatic or powerful or passionate. So often we miss a trick there by being polite rather than engaging. And so the method I'm going to show you today will help you to achieve that. So the method is called ABCD. And if you look at this diamond shape here, this is the overall shape of the presentation or the talk. And it's split into 4 sections. So the first is the introduction, which is what I'm going to share with you today. And the second is the main body. The third is the close. Very, very important that we close as passionately, powerfully, and impactfully as the beginning. And finally, what do we want them to do as a result? What do we want them to go away knowing, thinking, feeling, saying, or doing as a result of their presentation that you're doing? So why do you think it's a diamond? What's the significance of a diamond, do you think?
Well, I would say the diamond is where the chunk of the presentation is, like the body, that the main piece of the presentation will be in.
You're absolutely right. So that's the content. So the most content is going to be in the main body of the presentation. And so we will be saying less and spending less time at the beginning, at the end, but still they're incredibly critical to the success of that. So what is this ABCD? So the A stands for attention. Grab their attention with both hands from the very, very start. This is where your audience are deciding, should I listen? Are they going to be interesting? Is it going to be death by PowerPoint? Should I get comfortable and fall asleep? So what do you think you might do to grab their attention?
Oh, I would show a lovely picture like that. A nice visual.
Exactly. A visual can be really, really powerful. Something that grabs your attention, lots of colour, that says something relevant or powerful or engaging or just fun. It can just be fun. So that's one thing you can do. There's a whole host of other things as well. You could have a quote, an interesting statistic, make a really powerful statement, a rhetorical question, the list goes on. But just something that really grabs them from the very, very beginning. So that's the A covered. Next up, we've got B for benefit. Tell them the benefits. Why should they listen? What's in it for me? What am I going to get out of listening to your presentation? So it could be you're going to save some time, you're going to make some money or make more money. It could be about something that's interesting. It could be that you're going to learn something new that will help you. It could be all sorts of things. But you need to tell them from the beginning because that will engage them further to want to listen to what you have to say. The C stands for credibility. So what are your credentials? Who are you and why are you qualified to talk about this particular topic? How long have you been doing it? What's your experience? What's your background? What's your role? And then finally, direction. Where are we heading? Where are we going? What's the journey along the way? So what am I going to be covering? What topics? How long is it going to be? Are there going to be opportunities for questions? Should I ask them throughout? Should I ask them at the end? And is there going to be some information, a PowerPoint takeaway or some some notes, or should I make my own notes? So all of these questions are things that need to be answered from the very, very start. And there you have the model for beginning the very start of your presentation. Now, in all the different presentation skills courses that I've run over the years, this is one of the most powerful things people say. It's so easy to implement, and it really does work. And you know, if you get off to a good start, you'll feel so much more confident and able to continue. So here's an example. 75% of people have some anxiety around public speaking. Today I'll be giving you some easy tips to immediately reduce that anxiety. My name is Hayley Moggridge. I'm a training consultant with over 20 years experience specializing in presentation skills. Over the next 20 minutes, I will show you how to structure your talk and provide methods to engage with your audience, give you some easy techniques to reduce your fear and gain control to give you the confidence to have maximum impact. And that's ABCD.
Well, thank you very much, Hayley. And I'm sure your top tips and takeaways for today's session will be ABCD.
Exactly.
So if you've enjoyed that and you'd like to hear more about what we do here at Masterclass, please do make contact with us, and we really do look forward to hearing from you. So thank you again, Hayley, for being in conversation with us today.
My pleasure.